Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Coast2Coast podcast. I'm joined by my lovely co-hosts, Barufi and Anthony. How are we doing, boys?
Doing quite all right, actually. Yeah.
Not so good, but good.
Not so good, but good.
Not so good. We're recording this following the day of Ozzy Osbourne's passing. As you guys know, big metalhead that I am. I've been a little devastated with the news. My life is not ruined, but I've been feeling it. I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it wasn't for Ozzy Osbourne. His influence in the world, it goes unsaid what he did to music, metal music. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't have the hobbies that I have today. So it's a little shocking, but he went out happy. I think he went out very very happy.
He had
With
just
his farewell
played
tour.
during his farewell tour. Yeah.
Yeah,
They got
and
the gang back. It was pretty
yeah,
awesome.
and they made him feel the love before they finished the show. So it was awesome. He went out happy. I talked about the sad stuff. All right. Now let me tell you about something. Marlins baseball. Holy shit. Marlins baseball. I got into the year. The three of us we were like, okay, Barufi has the Panthers. Okay, so he's good on that front. Now let us have something.
Yeah.
Now guess what? Now I have Kyle Stowers, and you guys don't have Kyle Stowers. I don't care about Bobby Witt.
Wait. You said Kyle Stowers. We'll see if you have him after August 2nd. We'll see if you still have Kyle Stowers
It's
after
already been
August
announced.
2nd.
It's already been announced that we're not trading Kyle Stowers.
You never
All right.
know. You
And
get an
now,
offer that you
doesn't
can't
mean anything.
refuse.
all right, listen. It's very simple.
We had an
It's very
off
simple.
season. We had an off season where we had a guy reported that he signed a 10-year, $260 million deal with one team, and then 4 days later that fell through. So he
Look,
signed another 10-year, 260 something $1 million deal with another team, and had that deal also fall through a couple days later. And then he signed like a 2 year
that
deal.
sounds like a him problem. Okay, Kyle Stowers is a Marlin for life. He's a Marlin lifer. Okay, and I'm here to tell you right now,
And the
it's
Marlins are
fairly
full of
simple.
problems.
It's fairly simple. Okay, it's either he's a Marlin lifer or I am not a Marlin lifer. It's very simple. Okay.
He's like, I'm a Kyle Stowers
It's
follower. I
very
will
simple.
bandwagon whoever he plays for.
It's very simple. No, but seriously, he has brought baseball back to South Florida. Like those people showing up to games is because of him.
Dude, there's
Um,
people in Royals media right now that are reporting that the Royals and Red Sox are in trade talks for Jarren Duran, and I have no idea how we would even make that happen.
Why are you buying anyway?
I mean, I'm okay with the Jarren Duran buy just because he'll be there for multiple years. If you were buying that's why the Adam Frazier trade sucks major balls for me because you're buying a rental when you're not a winner this year. You are not a winning team this year. You are barely staying above 500. Honestly, you're below 500 right now. And you have like 6 or 7 teams that are also in the sea of that AL wildcard race, and you're unlikely to beat them all out. And you have to beat out like 5 or 6 of them to get up there. You're just not going to make it. And if you do make it to the playoffs, you're not going to win in the playoffs. So you shouldn't be allocating your resources for this year. But with Jarren Duran, he's like a perennial 5, 6 WAR player. Pretty much a 5 tool guy. Could be a little bit better defensively, but all things considered, he does everything well. I would love to have that guy on my team, especially with how bad our outfield has been, especially because I think the people that we'd be trading are like Chris Bubich and Blake Mitchell combined, which would be our youngest and best starting pitcher plus our top or second best prospect right now. That's just a lot of value to give up, but I think that Jarren Duran is on the level of player that is worth that.
I disagree, but it's okay.
Is it because of the situation in the batter's box last year?
No, I don't care about. I mean, I care about that. I don't want that kind of person in my clubhouse. I don't think he's the insane player that you're chalking him up to be. And a lot of people, frankly, in the media have chalked him up to be. I don't think. I think he's a fine player. Last year he was excellent, but I really don't see it over a full career.
I mean, I guess that's fair to an extent, but he had a 2 WAR season 2 years ago. Like you said, he was excellent last year. He was a 9 WAR player last year, and this year he's already accumulated 3 WAR. So I think that he's starting to like develop and prove that he is going to be a consistently producing player. I think he could have better like in season consistency, but I think season to season, I think he's going to be consistently a 260 to 270 level hitter that hits you 25 to 30 home runs.
Jacob, I'm sending you a trade offer. I'm sending you Sandy Alcantara and Dane Myers for Bobby Witt Jr. straight up, and that's the end of the negotiation.
That'd be like the worst trade of all time. So we'd be getting a 31-year-old hitter who's never had consistent production at the major league level, except for 1 year in the Dolphins or in the Marlins org. And we're also getting a 32-year-old pitcher when we have the best team ERA at the rotation in Major League Baseball, so we don't need a starting pitcher, especially one that's older.
Look at his last start.
We're giving up the best.
El Caballo is finding his rhythm. He's finding his rhythm.
Okay, he's finding his rhythm. He will never accumulate more WAR than Bobby Witt Jr. in a season will ever.
Listen, Bobby Witt would be a great second betting option for us, and I think that's a great deal for us.
Bobby Witt Jr. has accumulated 5 WAR this season, and it's been a down year for him. I'm not letting you get him. Like, we're not talking about this. This is a down year for Bobby Witt, and he has 5 WAR at the All-Star break.
I'm not actually thinking the Marlins are going to go get Bobby Witt, but I do think they're in the middle. Like they start off the year purely as sellers. Like obviously, I think they're dealing Sandy. I think they have a chance of dealing Senchi. But other than that, like they might deal Myers maybe. But I think at least Peter Bendick should think about bringing in some guys because they have some guys that have proved themselves. So I don't think he should.
Well, you bring in prospects. That's what you got to do.
Okay, listen.
That's what you got to do. Look, you keep a guy like Stowers.
I know.
That's your cornerstone guy. He's a young guy, right? So he'll be around for a long time. In time for, this extra young core of players to develop in the minors and get there. Look, the whole point was that your front office was blown up and went into a full rebuild after feeling fairly successful, a few years ago.
I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is don't make the generational mistake of trading Stowers. And I wouldn't trade Lopez or Cabrera or Edwards. Those are the three other guys I wouldn't trade. And Cabrera is the most likely to be dealt out of those.
I think you guys should definitely keep Sanchez. I wouldn't trade Jesus.
I like Sandy. I'm not saying they should trade him. I like him a lot, just based on what I've been reading. Hey, he's a Marlin lifer. If there's ever been one in this roster, it's Sanchi. And Sandy, obviously, but Sandy.
Sandy obviously is a Marlin lifer, but he's not going to be a Marlin lifer, actually.
He's not, unfortunately, no.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
He has like a 95% chance.
I love the guy. Seriously, I love the guy. But you're never going to get more by dealing him than now.
How does it make you feel that Sandy and Yuri Perez have been absolute booty cheeks this year?
Yuri has been good. I wouldn't say Yuri has been booty cheeks.
All right, buddy.
He hasn't been our starting pitcher one. That's Cabrera.
His whip is under 1. That's pretty damn good. ERA 3.2.
Okay, I haven't done a midseason check-in. At the start of the season, he was really bad.
Brother, your numbers to start the show have been so fucking off. Let me tell you, I've not interrupted you this whole time, but I'm fact checking some of your numbers, and they are fucking way off. It's actually crazy. Like you have such a warped perception, and maybe it was like based on projections from April or something. But holy shit.
Yeah, Yuri has been fine, man. Yuri has been fine. I do think this team is missing Brax Garrett a lot, though. Cal Quantrill has been good, though. He's been good.
Cal Quantrill. He's been around.
I don't know about his season. Cal Alcantara, But his last few starts have been really good. Yeah, he hasn't started off well, but his last few starts, his fighting is... Listen, I'm not telling this guy is like Strider or something.
Well, Strider sucks, so it's okay.
I would hope he isn't, dude. Strider is bad.
Sorry, guys. You're right. Sorry, guys.
That is one of my things that I will victory lap. I never said that Strider was bad, but I did say a couple years ago he was very overrated, and he is, ever since then, he has not been very good. He's dealt with injuries and stuff in between, too, so that's unfortunate, but, yeah, one of those takes that I was right on.
Yeah, what is his nickname? Quadzilla or whatever. He can't keep a hammy healthy to save his life. He's losing hamstrings left and right.
They should have stuck with Max Fried instead. Max Fried's having a career year in New York. I'll be very vocal about my Strider take because I was evidently very wrong about my Garrett Crochet take.
Pull up some Kyle Stower stats for us, will you?
He's got...
What a guy.
Now, this guy has a 3 WAR, Jacob. Not Jaron Durant. He's got 2.9 WAR, batting nearly 300 at 295. OPS plus 156. That's very impressive.
So
Right now we have the an MLB record on pace to be hit. It's something where it's like the most players to hit 52 home runs in a single season. There's like 7 players on pace to hit that right now. It might have been only like 6. It might not have been 7, but there was something about how it'd be the most.
Torres, Ohtani, Schwarber,
to hit 52.
PCA's up there, and Seiya Suzuki. Wow. Yeah, Cal Brawley, Schwarber, PCA. Wow, Riley Green. How about it? And Junior Caminero, who was on the Home Run Derby. Yeah, so, I mean, a lot of guys that have a shot, you know. We've got 5 guys that are in the 30s already.
Raleigh, dude, what a beast.
Right? Holy shit.
I have to be a little bit of a hater because Joey Bart was taken ahead of him, a couple rounds ahead of him. And that did not turn out, so that's a little sad.
The Marlins will be... It's going to be very important to invest in them right now and pay attention to what they do over the next 2 weeks. What they do over the next 2 weeks is going to be very, very important for how their franchise looks over the next 3 years. I completely
agree. I really hope Bendix doesn't fuck this up. He has done so many good things that makes me want to trust his judgment. But like these next 2 weeks, like you said, are going to be very telling to where he stands and, you know, where the franchise stands.
I've got a couple of stories that I was excited to tell, actually. I went up to the Bay Area over the weekend. It's the first time I've traveled really in a long time. It was really fun. Had a good time up there. But one of the unique experiences that I had up there was I drove in a Waymo for the first time ever. If you guys aren't familiar with what a Waymo is, it's a self-driving taxi. I
think I've seen it.
Very popular in San Francisco, and they're starting to sprout up.
I've seen it,
yeah. And they're starting to sprout up in other cities too. There are a ton of them on the road and stuff, but it was a really fascinating experience. Like the ride was fairly smooth and everything, but San Francisco streets are pretty chaotic, and this thing is the most aggressive driver I have ever experienced. Ever. This person was trying to parallel park and back into a spot, and the Waymo drove right up on their ass and would not let them parallel park. And it took like 20 seconds for them to go in reverse to let them to move out of the way. It's skirting by people. It's doing a California roll through stop signs. It was pretty awesome, man. It was a surreal experience.
That's crazy.
Did you think you were going to get in an accident while you were in it?
I was thinking about that as well, because knowing my luck, like the one fucking time I ride in a Waymo, I'm going to be the guy that gets in an accident in a Waymo. But it didn't end up happening.
It would be you.
Exactly. But it didn't happen. But it was like, yeah, it was just a really interesting experience. They have in the back seat as well as in the front seat. This thing, it's a diagram thing where it shows you everything that it's scanning on the road, and it's very precise and very detailed with the scans. It will scan pedestrians, and it will show you like the pace and the gait that someone's walking in. It will specify by what kind of car. So if it's like a normal pickup truck, it will show a pickup truck on the scan. Even stuff like traffic cones, it will pick up and put on the scan as well. It's super interesting. But very, very precise, and it's been trained in San Francisco streets for years now. The self-driving projects and whatnot. So I'm not surprised that it's getting pretty sophisticated, but still a really interesting experience, and for my first time.
You bring that up. I want to talk about an experience that I had today, not with driving robots, but a customer service robot. I called Mitsubishi to make an appointment. They sent a safety recall or whatever, and I had to go to the dealership and whatnot. And I called. I'm taking the car there next week. The agent comes to the phone, and I found their voice a bit odd at first. I'm talking to them. I'm like, this person doesn't have the rhythm of talking. Like, I'm not talking to a human. Either this person is not good at conversing, or they're not human. And then they cut me off at one point. I'm like, okay, this person is not human, dog. Like, there's no shot. Like, it seems like they have these words that they just respond to. Like, I said bye, and they stopped talking. Like, okay, bye. You know, they were saying something. I said bye, and I'm like, okay, bye. And it was super odd. And I looked at my sister. I had the phone on speaker. She looked at me. She was like, "That shit was AI, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that shit was AI." But it was odd because like they're probably firing people at this point. Like now, it's happening now. Customer service already. You
Right.
know, so not that I wasn't aware it was happening, but seeing it happen to you, it was in the real world like this for something so simple like making a car appointment like that.
They've had automated voice calls for a long time, but you're saying that
Right.
this one is purely like an AI,
No,
like
no, no.
chatbot.
Conversing with me, like doing the job of an agent.
Okay. Okay. So more, much more sophisticated than an automated.
Yeah, yeah, I know. They like she pulled up my information, talked to me, like informed me the time of my appointment, like what it would be done. Like she even told me like the appointment is gonna take long. She was like, okay, we have a free shuttle service to take you back home. Like all this shit that an agent's supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't wait to interact with some of those on my own end. Not.
They take 5 seconds to think.
Oh, fun. That's
The-
awesome.
Not five
Instead
seconds,
of
but they
instead of instead
three
of a
seconds.
human that would take half a second to think and do something, and then you could pay somebody and give somebody a job.
Yeah, but those cost money.
Yeah, so we're gonna save money and kill the environment instead. That's what we're gonna do.
And that's what people don't talk about enough. I don't
Hell
think it's
yeah.
harmful. It's
It's
actually
very
harmful to the
no.
environment.
What the Google Gemini alone takes like 5 million tons of like energy per year or something projected. Like
It's
it's some
ridiculous. It's
absurd amount of
ridiculous.
energy. It's like, don't we think we can allocate money and energy and computing space for better things and not dumb ourselves down?
This is not my area, and I'm just speaking on my ass here. But maybe it's not being talked about enough because one of the best things that has happened to Earth recently is restoring the ozone layer. Maybe it has something to do with that. They feel like they've opened a window to like explore this area further. But I think that we should continue taking care of the environment. You know, I don't know. But again, this is not my area of science expertise.
I don't know, man. It's a scary future to say the least.
It's moving fast. That I think that's what scares me the most. It's moving super fast.
So fast. The perfect comparison is, of course, the Will Smith eating spaghetti video that everybody's seen at this point. But at the very beginning, it was so rudimentary, so silly, and images were just merging with each other. But now it's just gotten so sophisticated. It's borderline seamless. You can, if you
I've
know
been
what
having
you're,
trouble.
yeah. But if you know what you're looking for, you can find the things that tell you, oh, okay, this is AI. But it's becoming more and more difficult.
One year ago, AI art was horrid.
It was like the difference between PS2 graphics and PlayStation 4 graphics.
It was absurd. It was so bad.
But
It was
instead
so
of a
bad.
15-year jump in technology, it's
Yeah.
a 1-year jump. We're living out the you are so preoccupied with whether or not you can't stop but think, or you can't stop to think of whether or not you should.
I am so glad you said that. I quote Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park almost every day. Almost every day. Whether it's that line or whether it's, the kid that's found his dad's gun, something. Something I always quote from that guy. Such a wise, beyond his years character. Love Jeff Goldblum as well. Yeah, very ahead of its time with Jurassic Park in general and that writing. But I have one other story that's totally unrelated, but it actually relates to something I've said a few months ago. If you remember when I shared my story of going to sleep and a little crane
I
fly
remember.
bug had fallen
Yeah.
on my head and it scared the shit out of me.
Yes.
I had a very
What happened now?
similar scenario like 10 days ago. I was finally about to fall asleep. I had really bad diarrhea again that night. It was really
Oh my
unfortunate.
God.
I went twice in 30 minutes. Finally, I've okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm okay. We're going to go to sleep. I can rest. I don't have to clench or anything like that. I don't have the burning pressure so I can finally sleep. And I actually slept well. I had a good restful sleep for about 3 hours. I was surprised. Usually I toss and turn in my sleep. I wake up every couple hours, but for 3 hours I was asleep. And at 4:30 in the morning, just about, because I vaguely remember the time that this occurred, I feel something on my hand. And because I'm such a light sleeper, of course I feel it and I wake up. But the second I wake up, I open my eyes and I look at my hand, and there's a fucking spider on my hand. There's a spider on my hand, and I freaking flailed around and jumped out of my bed and ran out the door.
How big?
This is the problem. And maybe it was very exaggerated, but it felt like that on my hand. Like
Okay.
a pretty decent sized spider. But I panicked. I ran out the room. I was flailing around like, if you ever need me wide awake in the middle of the night for something, throw a goddamn spider on me, because I could not sleep after that. I just could not sleep. 30 seconds later, I'm like, okay, I need to go in there. I need to fucking find it. I need to find the spider. I come back in. I don't remember, because I was in such a frenzy. I don't remember which way I flung it. If I flung it out here or if I flung it that way,
God.
I don't know. I never found the spider.
It was on your head the whole time.
I never found the spider. I did not go back to sleep in here. I slept on the couch that night. Again, very miserable sleep. I didn't sleep well at all. Man, it was something else. I washed my sheets the next day just in case it was still on the sheets. I could just drown it in the washing machine. Like anything that could give me some peace of mind that would not happen again, and that spider was gone for good.
And
Still have
nothing
not,
happened so far.
still have not
also-
found it, but I have rested easy since then.
Holy shit!
I
like,
also
really-
had a couple bug experiences at work the other day. So we have a patio that's pretty big, and I was taking care of this table that was on the patio. I took their drink order, and they weren't drinking wine. So I had my left hand full of wine glasses, because you take them off the table so they have more space. And then they also placed their dinner order, so I had to grab all the dinner menus off of the table. So my hands are full, and I have books here, wine glasses in here. And as I'm trying to take their order, because I don't write down orders, I just listen to them, and I'm like trying to focus on them. I cannot focus on the order because there's a fly that's landed between my eyes on the bridge of my nose. And so I'm having to look at the table and try and talk to them. And I can't touch my face. And it was the most miserable experience because they ordered slowly too. So I was still like trying to slowly, because whenever they order it quicker, I could just be like memorize it in my head because it has like a rhythm to it because they say it fast. If they're like, I think I'm gonna do this, and then should I get a salad? What do you guys think? Okay, yeah, I'll get the salad too. They were doing that shit. And when you do that shit and I have a fly on my face, the itchiness is just getting more. And so, like, I've never had to scratch myself so bad.
Nobody pointed it out.
No, they let it fly.
Wow.
They-
They let it fly.
Yeah.
Great one. No. But that's crazy. You know what I would have done is like the Breaking Bad episode Fly, where the fly lands on
Yeah.
Walt's head and he's like, Jesse, it's right there. Jesse, hit it. Hit me. He should have been like, hey,
Yeah.
grab one of the menus again and just slap me right in the face.
Do the
Do it
face.
now.
Yeah. I'm good. We have hard book cover.
Oh, perfect. It'll go splat for sure. Might knock you out too, but
Gosh.
as long as you
Yeah,
hold on to
dude.
the wine glasses, you're okay. Oh, but that reminds me of the Raiders of the Lost Ark. If you guys didn't know, this is a fun fact. There's a scene with Belloc toward the end of the film when Han Solo, when when Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, has the bazooka and he's on the cliff and he's going down to them like, hey, hand over Marion, right? Belloc, when he's talking in his close-up scene, a bug like lands on his cheek here and it crawls into his mouth, and he does the whole take without flinching or anything, and it's in the movie. It's so funny that he like ate a fly in the middle of the scene. Nothing, like, it's just, yeah, so natural. It's great.
They just left it in there.
Yeah, it's just there. It's so cool, so funny.
So my other bug story, and I don't know if this is more common and I've just never experienced it, but you know when you have like a bug on your elbow and you like line up, you're gonna flick it, and so you just go boom and you just flick it and then it just goes flying off and you don't think anything of it, right? I went to do it. I flicked the bug. The bug did not go flying off. It exploded its guts all over my finger.
It was probably one of the senior citizens of the bug community, i.e., like 2 weeks old. That's hilarious.
It was the weirdest experience of my life. I was just like, what the fuck?
Do you know what kind of bug it was?
I don't know. It was brown. But I had a bowl of food in my left hand, so I am holding the food. I go to flick it. And I'm like, well, great. Now I got to set my food down to go wash my arm off. Fuck you, dude.
That's fucked.
Well, I'm glad we both had bug
Some
stories to share.
bullshit.
That's so fun.
Well, I don't have any bug stories, but my
Yeah.
cats have.
Oh, yeah?
Recently flies. Yeah, recently.
Well, get one of your
Fucking
cats
hunter.
on, and we'll interview it right now.
Oh, you need one of my cats to get the spider, if anything. Now, my cats, I don't have them in here with me. So if you want, I can maybe step out and hunt one of them.
No, it's okay.
All right, cool.
Broofy, don't you know that cats don't speak English? I don't think that we would be able to interview them.
You'd be surprised. My cat was laying down. Say she's laying down like this, right? This is her head and this is her butt, all right? So I come laying down on her like a pillow, right? And I lay down close to here, right? And I'm smelling shit. She had just taken a shit. So then I look at my sister and I'm like, holy shit. Bella gotta wipe her ass. Bella, my cat, right? The moment I say this, she looks at me. She's laying down like this and she goes like she understood that shit. She wasn't happy with that. I think maybe she felt the air of my sniffing or something. And she looked at me like, why are you sniffing my ass or some shit?
You didn't use her name.
I did. Maybe it was that as well.
Yeah. That's what
Maybe
I would
it was that as
assume.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty funny though. Sometimes you have
She
those
looked-
awkward
it
timings
was
with
so
your pet
funny.
that you're like,
It was so funny.
you know. I mean, it does make sense. You know, it's not like they're stupid creatures or anything. They definitely have memories. They recognize people. They
Yeah, no,
recognize
absolutely.
themselves as well in a mirror. So, like, you know, I'm sure that, and just like dogs, you know, you learn a certain word and you know that what happens when you get to that word or something. So, yeah, there's some level of understanding.
The way she looked at me is like, you know when you're sleeping and somebody turns on the lights in your room? That's the look she had on her face. Yeah, that's exactly the look she had on her face. Why'd you sniff my ass? I cannot believe I'm freely saying this in the internet. Unbelievable.
Broofy's digital footprint is getting way
Oh,
bigger
it's
than he
over,
ever
man.
wanted
Dental
it
schools
to.
are gonna look at us like, this guy's sniffing patients' ass, bro. Oh, nah.
That's all right. Next,
Yeah,
next episode we'll just speak in meowese, so only your cats understand. It's okay.
And dental schools don't understand either.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Wait, we could speak in Mexican, you know.
In
Oh,
Mexican.
Yeah. Sure thing. Something
Speaking of Mexican,
something Donald Trump would say, right? They're gonna have us speaking in Mexican. It's crazy.
Hey guys, I'm partaking in cannibalism right now. I'm eating your favorite character from the hit movie Holes.
Oh my God, it's a zero bar.
Jacob, I am yet to see that chocolate bar, man.
Me too. Still can't find
I'm
it.
yet to see
I
it.
don't understand. I would love to do a taste, you know, a group taste, but I can't find it.
What if Jacob ships them out to us? Like, you know, we pay you.
They're on Amazon.
That's a
don't-
myth. That's a myth.
I don't want to buy a ton of them. I just want one. I doubt you could just buy one zero bar.
You know what, Jacob? I'm buying them right now. Dude, why is it gonna take a week, bro? Like, where is this coming from?
We gotta send a semi truck from the
Dude,
Midwest out
where
there.
is this coming
But
from?
see, this is the problem, right? I don't want
Zero.
I don't
zero
want
white fudge.
24 of them. I just want one.
Yep, it's white fudge, caramel, nougat, almonds.
Okay, I'm buying the white fudge. I have 6 bars arriving tomorrow.
I'll look again. If I can find them, I will buy one and we'll all eat it next week.
I'm spending $20 in chocolate. I have no clue if it's good or not.
I kinda want him to hate it because it'd be so much funnier if he does.
I'm saving at least 1 bar for next week. I have to save all of them for next week. I can't eat it before.
Yeah, no, the reveal has to happen next week.
I'll have my family try it. You know, if they want to try it, they can try it.
Yeah, get them on the pod for them to try it. We have the whole family reviewing zero bar.
Jacob, you have a game for us, if I recall correctly.
I do.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's similar to what we've done before, but a little bit different. So I have 4 teams from NFL history, and you guys are going to have to figure out the 4 teams from NFL history. I want to see if you guys can get the questions down as little as possible.
And so that's 4 rounds then.
It's going to be 5 rounds total, so I'm not finished yet.
Speaking
Sorry,
of cats,
we have a visitor for the rule
Hi,
explainer.
kitty. Hi,
So-
kitty.
It's going to be 4 rounds of you guys guessing NFL teams. You're going to have 21 questions to do so. It's going to be yes or no questions only. And then the 5th round, you're going to have to guess which NFL draft class I am referring to.
Okay, so it's a team's draft class or it's a year?
Sounds
It's a
like
year.
Sounds
Okay,
like
and
here,
that
yeah.
and that's the 5th round.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
if we get the draft class
I feel
in
like a
the 5th
team's
round,
draft class would be pretty hard to guess.
so if hypothetically if we get the draft class in the 1st round where we win, that's it.
No, it's separate rounds. So we're doing
Okay.
four teams and then 1 draft class, and we're working together. I would assume.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. All
Alright,
right,
shoot the shit.
I have my notepad ready to keep track of your questions.
I've got a question
Okay.
already. If you'd like me to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're guessing for a specific team from a specific year, right? That's the point.
Yes.
Okay. Is this team
Yes.
a 21st century team?
Yes.
Okay, 21st
Okay.
century. So rule out all the 90s, all the 80s, 70s, 60s, and
All of
whatever.
that shit. All of that shit.
All of it's gone.
All for all of the team, for all the rounds, right?
Just for this round.
So I'm confused about what the 5th round is, the draft class.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're just focusing on one team right now. Just one.
Alright, cool, whatever. Alright, cool, whatever.
We're playing 21 questions. Your job is to guess a team from a year. That's all
I
you're
understand
doing
that. I
right
understand that. Is the 5th round confused me? Alright, we'll move on.
now.
Okay. Does this team have a legend quarterback?
They do.
Okay. 21st century legend quarterbacks. Let's just think about that for a second.
There's a few.
So Tom Brady,
You-
Peyton Manning,
You want to
Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, would you consider Eli Manning a legend? Probably not.
I don't.
I don't think Jacob would either, but he's won multiple Super Bowls. Like, you can't tell the story of football without
So
him.
we'll say yes. We have to give the benefit of the doubt in that case, right? If we don't know, we say yes.
But again, these are just off the top of our head. We can narrow down later, too. You could
Mahomes.
call Mahomes. You could also call Russell Wilson a legend of the 2010s, right? Josh Allen
Rivers.
and Lamar Jackson are maybe to that point, too, because of their MVP
Yeah.
awards. I don't know if
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers would be,
I think so.
but I think that's a good rough starting point there.
I think so.
Okay, so 21st century
Take it away.
legend quarterback. That's
Dude,
what
they
we
didn't
got
mention
so far.
Jameis Winston. They're cooked.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
man! I totally
Would
forgot.
you hypothetically consider Cam Newton just one season wonder? That's it, no? Right?
Oh fuck no, dude. I'm a
Right,
Cam
yeah.
hater. Though.
No, I agree,
I hate
I agree.
Cam, dude.
No, listen, I agree. I just
Dude,
I don't know,
someone-
like
Speaking of Cam Newton, he came on my feed a couple hours ago because I was scrolling Instagram and someone was like, "I don't care about the passing stats. There's no way you're taking Matt Ryan over Cam Newton." I'm like, "Yes, I am. Matt Ryan was better than Cam Newton for a longer time."
yeah, I gotta agree.
I would probably
What are we
lean Matt
doing
Ryan
here?
as well, but I'm
I
also
think if
I'm
you take
also
their
of
peaks,
I'm also of the opinion that like the injury was what ruined Cam Newton 100%.
yeah, I think
What was
if
that
you
in
take peak for
2019? I
peak,
think 2018, 2019.
yeah.
18, I think.
If you take peak for peak, I'm taking Cam Newton though. I think Cam's peak was higher.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes,
mean, that's fine.
That 2015 season was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway.
All right. Okay. 21st century quarterback legend. Did this team win a Super Bowl?
No, they did not win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so it's not Brady. Not
No.
Big Ben.
It could still be Brady,
This team,
but
this
in a
team, okay,
year,
okay.
in a year that he did not win a Super Bowl.
Good observation. Good observation.
Yes.
That year they didn't win it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. That is how I answered that.
Okay, no, okay, that makes more sense, of course. AFC or NFC?
AFC team.
Okay. AFC team.
Legend quarterback AFC did not win the Super Bowl that year.
I mean, still, most of the quarterbacks that we brought up are still on the board. But not winning the Super Bowl, that leads a lot more to believe that, like, it could be a Ben Roethlisberger.
I'm
It
thinking
could
Philip
be
Rivers.
maybe a Phillip Rivers. It could be, it could still be a Tom Brady. It could be like 2007, right?
Holy shit, it's 2008 Miami Dolphins. Chad Pennington. Clock it.
Legend, bro. Legend.
Clock
Mark Sanchez Jets, dude.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
Franchise.
Yes.
Clock it.
Okay.
Okay.
So AFC team with a
That's 4
legend
questions.
quarterback in the 21st century did not win a
Did not
Super
win
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Did they appear in a Super Bowl that year?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Shit.
Okay.
All right. That would have really narrowed it down if it was a yes.
That really would have narrowed it down really fast.
I think I can
Yeah.
name all the Super Bowl losers too.
Okay, I'll try to narrow it down as well. Did this quarterback that we're talking about win the MVP that year?
I don't think so. Let me check. Sorry, I have all these teams' information pulled up, but it's hard to have everything pulled up.
It's fine. Take your
Yes, he did win
Okay.
MVP this year.
MVP. So AFC legend quarterback that did not win a Super Bowl that year.
time. I'm thinking Manning.
It could be Manning. It could be Brady still as well,
It could be Brady.
right? I think, or maybe he didn't win MVP in a year that they didn't go to the Super Bowl either. That might actually be correct. I don't think he ever won an MVP in a year that they didn't make it to the Super Bowl at least. So it's probably still Manning. Rivers never won an MVP. I don't think Ben did either, to be honest. Okay,
I don't think Rivers won
here's
MVP.
here's what we're gonna narrow it down again. We're still in the 21st century, but I want to
21st.
narrow it down
Narrow
even
down the
more.
years.
So, is this a 2000s team? Just the decade of the 2000s.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
2010s or 2020s?
Or 2020 or 2020s.
So,
Well, I can follow it up with the same question.
I think that narrows it down a lot. You can do what you want, but I think that's sufficient enough for now, where we can move on to something else. Because now I'm thinking about it can't be Manning anymore, right? Because he won 3, and the one that he won with Denver, no, they lost the Super Bowl that year, but they did appear in the Super Bowl that year too, so that can't be. That's not valid. It could be Tom, I think, right? I still
That's what
don't
I'm
think it's
thinking
Tom.
about.
I still don't think it's Tom.
Brady won how many MVPs? 3, 4?
I think it's 3. I think it's 3.
I think for all of them, did he make the Super Bowl in all of them? I
It
don't
might
remember.
might even be 2.
Brady
No, I
has
think it's
3
three.
MVPs.
Okay.
I think it's 3. Yeah, okay.
I mean, he must have, right? AFC. We're still looking at Lamar Jackson as well, one of his 2
It could be
MVPs.
Lamar. Yeah,
Because he never
absolutely.
made
It
the
could be
Super
Lamar.
Bowl in the 2010s. That would be the 2019 season that he won MVP. I'm willing to shoot
2018.
that, actually. Was it 2018? I thought it was 2019. That was his first full
His MVP
season.
No, I said
2019.
2019. I said 2019.
Oh. Wasn't that his first full season? Or was that... No, that was his
Yeah.
first full season, but that wasn't the year he won MVP, because Mahomes won MVP.
Oh,
that
then it was 2020.
2020. Okay.
Yeah, because Mahomes was back to back in 18 and 19, and then Lamar won it in 20.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And then it was Rodgers 2 years in a row.
Right. Okay, I really think that we're good to shoot Mahomes' first year, 2018, because they lost in the AFC Championship to the Patriots that year, or we shoot Lamar's first season in 2020. Those fit all the
I think
criteria.
that makes sense. AFC teams, obviously, we didn't forget that. I'll guess it. Is this a Chiefs team from 18?
This is not the 2018 Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, is this the 2020 Baltimore Ravens?
It is not
Oh,
the
shit.
2020 Baltimore Ravens.
It could still be the 2023 Baltimore Ravens.
It could still be the.
And if he's
2020
if he's considering Allen a legend, it could be the 2024 Buffalo Bills.
it could be. I think we should probably narrow down a
I
little
mean,
bit more.
think about the other MVPs in the 2010s. Okay, so 2019 Mahomes, 2018 Mahomes, 2017 I think was Brady, right? 2016
Hmm.
was Matt Ryan. 2015 was Cam Newton.
Newton.
2014 maybe was Brady again.
Might have been Brady again.
2013 was Peyton Manning. There are a couple Aaron Rodgers years in there too, actually. Maybe 2014 was Aaron Rodgers, I think.
And 2012 Manning? I don't remember.
2013 was Manning because they made that Super Bowl.
No, sorry, not Manning, Brady. I meant.
2012 must be Brady then. Yeah, I think so. And 2011 was Rodgers again. He has 4 MVPs. So I think Rodgers was 11 and 14. So it's either Brady 2012 or it's Allen 2024 or Jackson 2023. Those are the only other 3.
Or Allen 2024, right?
Yeah, if my memory serves, those are the only 3 left.
You want to shoot that?
Yeah, shoot it. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'll start with Allen 2024.
It is
Bills
not the 2024 Bills.
Okay.
Okay.
2012 New England Patriots.
It is not the 2012 New England Patriots.
Okay, it must be the 2023 Baltimore Ravens.
It is not the 2023 Baltimore Ravens.
Wait, what? What are we missing?
Is it 2013 Manning? I don't like.
No, they made the Super Bowl.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Who was MVP 2010?
You have 12 questions used so far. You have 9 remaining.
Okay.
2010 MVP. Fuck.
I'm texting my girlfriend. I swear, she just texted me. Okay. Just seeing her text.
Phillip Rivers did not win MVP in 2010. I just know that the fun fact of the Chargers that year was that they had the number 1 offense and defense according to yards, and they did not make the playoffs.
Special teams, yeah, special teams, man. That video is fantastic. That video is
impressive ways to lose games.
Oh
honestly.
yeah, absurd.
2010 AFC legend quarterback. I don't think Roethlisberger won in 2010.
You wanna just guess that, because I don't think there's anything else we're missing.
Let me just think of all the teams real quick. I don't even know who the Raiders quarterback would have been.
Luck never won MVP, obviously.
And that was later on anyway.
Right.
Yeah, Luck was drafted in
2012. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but like, in general in the 2010s.
No Broncos. That would have been maybe just the first Tim Tebow year. That's definitely not it. Not the Jets. You know, I believe the other 2 Brady MVP years are 2004 and 2007. So I'm very certain it's not Brady. Not a Dolphins quarterback, not a Bills quarterback, not a Bengals quarterback. That would have been Palmer at the time, I'm pretty sure. Not the Ravens. That was maybe Joe Flacco at that point. Not the Browns. Laughingstock. Not the Texans. That was, I think, Matt Schaub at that point. Not the Titans. Not the Jaguars. Man, it's got to be Roethlisberger, Manning, or Brady still in that year.
2010, right?
Yeah, I really think so. Go ahead. I'll let you shoot whichever one you want.
Okay, so yeah, Steelers 2010.
It is not the 2010 Steelers.
Okay, the 2010 Colts. I don't think that's it though.
It is not the 2010.
I think Manning
Colts.
was injured in 2010, or was it 2011?
It was not the Colts.
Okay, well, 2010 New England Patriots.
That doesn't sound right though.
It is the 2010
Really? Wow.
New England Patriots.
Okay, so he won MVP that year then.
Yeah, he won MVP in 2007, 2010, and then 2017.
Who won in 2004?
7 plus 10. I have no idea.
Because I could have sworn, like that rings such a bell in my head, like a really loud one.
You know what? Let me look it up. 2004 NFL MVP. It is Peyton Manning.
Okay. All right. Makes a lot more sense.
Anyways, you got that done in 15 questions.
Not bad.
Pretty solid start.
Not bad.
We narrowed it.
We
narrowed it down really quick, and then we went
we
to
guessed
guessing individually. So
yeah,
you had really good pathing there.
Yeah.
How many MVPs Manning has?
4. Are we ready for the second team?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you
Okay.
guys want to ask the next
I
question.
think we should ask the same question to start.
Same questions,
As
yeah.
boring as it is this team
Alright.
from the 21st century?
Yes, this team is from the 21st century.
Okay.
Alright. Legend QB?
No,
Not a legend
Wow.
not a
quarterback.
legend.
Fuck.
All right. No. We could still be okay.
Fine, it's good.
We could
yeah,
still
it's
be
good.
okay. Okay, instead, I'm going to pivot just a little bit. I'm not going to ask the exact same question again, but I'm going to ask a similar question. Did this team make the playoffs that year?
I knew we were gonna say that.
They did not.
Okay, we're talking about a
Okay.
bad team. A bad team, it seems.
When did the Lions go 0-16?
2008.
Is it the 2008 Lions?
It's not the 2008.
Fuck!
Vitor. Why?
Just imagine though.
Why?
Just imagine.
The poll would have been crazy though.
Only
That would've
I,
been worse than-
only I am capable of doing that with Lions. Anything.
But I had to try it. I had to
Yeah,
try
with
it.
Matthew Stafford.
I had to try it.
You know what's funny? I went and watched the TikTok you made of that again, like a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago,
That
and
was unbelievable, man.
it wasn't just that one though. It was the fact that I had gone on this fucking crazy run the entire game,
Yeah.
the Kevin
It was
Durant
one
and it
after
was
the other.
capped.
It was one after the
yeah,
other.
and it was capped off by the Matthew Stafford poll. It's so funny. So
No,
funny.
that was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Okay, anyways.
This player
AFC
played at Georgia University. Matthew Stafford.
As if there aren't thousands of Georgia players in NFL history.
Like, exactly. Like, I wanted to pick a quarterback, but I wanted it to be a school where it's like, okay, you're not going to guess quarterback if you hear Georgia. And then you hear Georgia, the first fucking guess is a quarterback, you asshole.
The one Georgia quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AFC or NFC?
This is another AFC team.
Okay. A bad AFC
fuck.
team. I think narrowing down the years again makes a lot of sense.
Is he making fun of me with the Dolphins when they went 1-15?
I think
Is that what you're doing?
I think also
He might be on to me.
uh-oh. I think another thing that could make sense is to ask if they finished in last place. That could be another worthwhile question. Because it could be a third place or even a second place team. It could be a mediocre
could
team.
be.
It doesn't have to be a bad team.
Right.
And not a legend quarterback, so basically they didn't win an MVP, they didn't win a Super Bowl, that type of thing. There are a lot of those guys in the 21st century. So I'm going to ask again, is this team from the 2000s?
They are not in the 2000s.
Okay, 2010s or 2020s?
2010s. The 2020s.
Yeah, okay.
You're 6 questions in.
Okay. Is this team... I'll go off of what you said. Was this team last place in the division?
This team was not last
Okay.
place in the division.
It would be something if it was the 2010 Chargers.
Whoa. Are we on to him?
Okay, not a last place team. Okay. I don't want to go down the same line of questioning, so I'm trying to think of a question that pivots from quarterback. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I have a question.
Is this considered a good head coach of this team?
I wouldn't say so. I would say not good.
Okay. But it may be close based on that reaction. Consider that. Okay. So leaning no, basically.
Yeah, I'm leaning no on
Okay.
that.
2010s leaning no head coaches. Team did not finish last, but did not make the playoffs.
Did this team have a Hall of Famer?
Well, that might also determine how recent it was.
That is true.
If he has to look it up, I feel like it's a 2010s team.
Even if so, it's probably not an obvious Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it might be a long snapper or something.
Yeah.
Blake Ferguson.
There was. Okay, yes.
Okay.
There was a Hall of Famer on this.
Okay,
Okay,
so that-
but it's probably not an obvious one.
In a way, though, that does kind of answer another question for us.
They weren't that bad.
No. They could still be really bad. But the other question that it kind of answers is that this is a 2010s team, not a 2020s team. Because I don't believe any player that's played in the 2020s has any Hall of Fame eligibility yet. Next year would be the first year.
That is
Or
true.
maybe
That is true.
maybe this was the first year of it. So we don't have to worry about the 2020s very much.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Because like I have a couple of seasons in my head that are pretty notable for certain teams that did not make the playoffs for whatever reason it may be. And I we know it's an AFC team, not a very good coach. Is this coach still employed?
Wait. Okay, never mind. I'm so gone mentally. Okay, actually, this is kind of hilarious. I'll explain it after.
Oh my god.
Um,
What do you mean after?
I'll explain it after because I can't say it. Otherwise, it'll say who expose who
Okay,
the team
but
was.
does it
There's not
impact?
a, there. Okay, so there's not a Hall of Famer on the team. There is a guy who is gonna be on a Hall of Fame ballot soon, but there's not a Hall of Famer on this team. And since I did fuck up that question, there isn't. This team is before 2020. I'll give you that information as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
But they had a
So
player good
so
enough that's gonna be on a ballot.
so not much has changed, really. Not much has changed.
No,
That's
I
fine.
just answered the question wrong.
Okay. That's fine. All right, what was my question going to be? Oh yeah, is the coach of this team still employed just in general, not by the same team, just in general?
Say that again.
Is the coach of this team still employed, generally speaking, currently as a head coach?
No.
Okay. So, could be a coordinator, but not very likely. Not a lot of not a lot of coaches that have gone back to being coordinators that were coaches for a while. I feel like this guy's probably was a coach for a while because he was again leaning no versus a hard no, like a Brandon Staley type, which is a hard no.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
and it did not finish last. AFC team in the 2010s did not make the playoffs either, so they couldn't have finished first in their division. They finished second or third. Not a notable quarterback or a legend quarterback. Could be notable.
I have a question. Maybe narrows it down.
Okay.
Did this franchise win a Super Bowl in the 21st century?
We have to look it up. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
No.
Huh.
But
They
you
have
thought
not.
of it. But you thought of it.
So
What
a
did you
team
think
that
they won a Super Bowl?
that came close, or a team that won in like 1998, which would be the Packers, who've already won in the 21st century, the Broncos, who've won in the 21st century, the Falcons, who've never won, the Vikings have never won, unless that was a red herring. It's always possible too.
It's just a
Yeah, I
franchise
have
that
good
didn't.
control over my manners.
Has not won a Super Bowl in the 21st century. That rules out the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Broncos,
The Patriots.
the Patriots,
But I think they made the playoffs every year from
the Steelers,
the Steelers.
the Colts.
That was actually a really good question with how many teams you just
Yeah.
eliminated.
That's exactly what I thought.
That eliminated 6, right? I think that's 6 teams. Patriots,
21st
Broncos,
century.
Colts,
AFC.
Ravens, Chiefs, Steelers.
Is that it?
I think so.
Bengals, no. Steelers, yes. Browns, no. Ravens, yes. AFC South, nothing.
That's definitely correct.
I think so, yeah. AFC West, just the Chiefs.
So we know it's not
And
a
Broncos.
generally
Broncos.
not what we would colloquially call a good team that just missed the playoffs this year. It can't be like the 2017 Browns because they finished last place, but that's a notable bad team. They're the second team ever to go 0-16. It could still be a Browns team though. Maybe like at this point, we have one team from every division that's ruled out, and then 2 in the AFC West and 2 in the AFC North. We might want to narrow down the divisions that have more than 2 teams. So the AFC South or AFC East. We can ask if
You
it's
can
in
just
one
ask.
of those.
Yeah.
Okay, is this team from the AFC South?
They do not play in the AFC
Okay,
South.
that rules out 3 more. That rules out the Texans, the Jaguars, and the Titans.
Okay. Are they from the AFC East?
They do not play in the AFC East.
Okay, so it's the
Okay.
Browns.
And that was question number
it's-
12.
It's the Browns, Bengals, Raiders, or Chargers.
Or
Those
Chargers,
are the,
yep. And
those are the
how many questions
4.
we have left?
8
9
and
questions.
9. Yeah, that's right.
9
Because
questions. So
you guys
4
do the
teams
stupid
for
21
10 years.
questions.
He's such a salty man.
You're just doing it wrong. Like, who does
No,
20?
man, it's
Who
21.
does
It's
21,
21, man. It's
who
21,
does that?
man.
That doesn't make any sense.
So 4 teams
Humans
for
have
10
a weird
years.
obsession with the number 21.
It could be the Chargers from 2010.
I just don't know if he would, because we had that conundrum with Philip Rivers already in the last one, right? And how likely is he to choose 2010 teams to start? And also, who is Hall of Fame eligible? That's either, that's still Hall of Fame eligible that was from that team that hasn't already made it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still eligible.
I guess it would be Philip, right? He's the one Hall of
It's
Fame
probably
eligible.
Philip because it's probably Philip. Yeah, it would be Philip.
You can shoot it if you want, but I don't know if he considers him a legend or not. Because
Okay, I'm not gonna say it yet. I'm not saying he said no, right? So Philip is right there in the middle. Is he a legend or not? If it's not, how do we go from there? Because it doesn't really narrow shit down.
Right. That's why I said I'm not too hot on shooting yet. But if you want to, you can, because it is your choice. I think.
I mean, how do we cut? Okay, we have 4 teams left. How do we cut them? And we can just ask the division again and just have 2 teams left.
Or we can split the decade in half too.
Okay.
Either way, I'm comfortable.
I prefer separating the decade. I think. Is this 2015 or later?
This team did play after the 2015 season.
Okay,
so it's 2015, 16, 17,
So that
18,
gives-
or 19.
so we can narrow it down now to division if you want, because that basically means that we have a couple of Bengals teams that made the playoffs. I think one in 2015, maybe one in 2016. We have one Browns team that made the playoffs, I think, unless that was 2020. I think that was 2020 actually.
I think that was 2020. I was about to say, I don't
So
think that was
no
2010.
Browns teams then. We have one Raiders team that made it, 2016, and we have one Broncos team, which was 2015.
But we're not saying Broncos. We're saying Chargers, right?
Oh, right, Chargers. Damn.
Chargers.
Maybe so, like 1 or 2 Chargers teams then.
Something like that.
Yeah.
No, I'll just ask. Is this the AFC West or no?
It is not an AFC
Okay.
West team.
Browns or Bengals.
Okay.
Browns or Bengals. We have one playoff team. I think it's 1, maybe 2 playoff teams.
Bengals 17.
Bengals 15 and 16, I think, or maybe 15 and
15,
17. It's one of those.
It's
Um,
one of those, yeah.
So, but they had Andy Dalton. That's not a legend quarterback by any means.
No.
That's also Marvin Lewis as the head coach. He's, again, leaning bad,
Not
right? Leaning bad.
Yeah,
Not a very
bad.
good coach. He was there for a
But
long time,
any
and
Hall
he's
of
not
Famers there?
currently employed. There probably are a couple that could be deserving.
Because I don't think Browns had any.
what's his face?
I like the.
Well, Joe Thomas was playing, but he's in the Hall
Oh
of
fuck
Fame.
yeah! He's in already. Okay.
God, what's his name? Gerald McCoy, wasn't he a Bengal? There's another one on the defensive line that I'm
He
thinking
was an
of.
Oklahoma Sooner. Boomer.
That's right. But he could. Oh, Geno Atkins, he could be eligible for the Hall of Fame, maybe. AJ Green could be eligible for the Hall of Fame.
AJ Green, yeah.
I think
I
it's
Bengals,
a Bengals
I think
team.
Bengals look better than Browns, man. I think Bengals look better than
100%.
Browns.
I think it's a Bengals team.
Okay, shoot it.
Okay. Is this a Bengals team?
Yes, it's a Bengals
Okay.
team.
Okay, so if
Well,
it's
we
either,
have 6.
18, 19, or
We have 6 questions. We have 5 years. So no matter what, we win.
it's free. Yeah, it's free.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 2019 Bengals.
No.
Okay.
Okay, 18.
No.
2017.
No.
16.
Yes, it's the 2016 Bengals. Taking you guys 19 questions
Hey,
because
hey.
of that.
It's all right. Look,
Hey,
look,
it's,
so far,
it
I will
works.
say, our thought process is right, and we're narrowing it down well. But
Yeah,
when
we just have to narrow it down really
when
good.
we're shooting, we're
And
always shooting the wrong direction first.
Yeah.
so I have a few things to comment on real quick.
Okay.
Okay, one, I'm
Yeah,
really
let's
glad
hear
that
it.
you acknowledged that Marvin Lewis is a gray area because I actually I lied to you. I'm leaning yes, he's a good coach because he had a winning record there,
Okay.
and I don't think I think you have to be at least a decent level coach to have a winning record. So I would say that if you have a good
That is true.
like 130, you have 130 plus wins and you don't have 130 or more losses, I think you're a pretty good coach.
Fair
But
enough.
regardless, I was gonna say I lean bad on him because the public image on him is bad, and so for you trying to think about the whole thing, you're gonna think of him as a bad head coach because you're not thinking, oh well, he did have a winning record and he was there for a long time.
Right. Right.
So that's why I said that he was a bad coach. But the Hall of Fame thing, I think that Andrew Whitworth is a Hall of
He
Fame
did.
Oh
coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
wow.
No, he definitely
Okay.
is. He won't make it because tackles and guards barely ever make it. But
Right. But he's the guy who I
Which
thought might be on a ballot.
okay. I definitely think.
We should quickly comment that tackles and guards should make more money compared to what D linemen and edge rushers make.
I think they're making a lot of money now. I think that they're it's kind of
Yeah, I mean they're making like 30
No, they're
mil.
making money, but
Aren't
if you
they?
compare top edge money compared to top tackle money,
sure.
I don't know, man.
Sure, there's a discrepancy there. But I mean, like Aaron Banks this offseason made $18 million a year. That's
No,
fucking
no,
asinine,
those guys
you know?
make money.
Like,
Yeah, no, I know. And I
It's
even told you
also
at the
going to
time, I
be a
think.
little bit. It's going to be disproportionate regardless because you have 4 people on the D line instead of 5 people on the O line, so it's less divided.
yeah.
I guess. Okay. Third one.
Third team, got them pulled up. You guys can shoot whenever you want to ask.
Vitor, you can start.
Is this a 2000s team? Like
It
2000
is
later?
not.
21st century? no?
It's 21st century. Yes, it is
21st
a
century.
21st century
21st
team.
century.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'm counting that as 2 questions because I just told you that it wasn't a 2000 team.
that's okay. So it's 2010 over.
2010s or later.
Okay.
All right. Did this team appear in a Super Bowl?
They did not.
Okay.
Okay. AFC or NFC?
NFC.
NFC for once.
Okay. Did this team make the playoffs?
No playoffs.
Okay.
It's not 2008.
No, it's not 2008. But we could ask that question again. Last place.
Yeah, last place.
They were not last place
Okay.
in the division.
Second or third place
Second
again.
or third.
So mid.
NFC.
NFC team 2010s or later. I like the head coach question again. I think that's a worthwhile question to ask. Just so
I
we're
like
not
the QB question more.
okay. Go ahead. I was just saying so we don't have to lean on the quarterback. I think
head
it's a
coach
little
is nice.
boring, but because there's more head coach turnover, I want it to be a little challenging.
Okay, so I agree with you. So yeah, head coach,
Is
good or bad?
Yeah, is it a good head coach generally?
Generally speaking, this is not a good head coach.
Okay.
Firm on the answer.
So like it could be
Is this-
like a Jim Tom Sula.
Like a
For the
Chip Kelly kind of
49ers.
team. A Chip Kelly Eagles.
Could be any of those Giants head coaches over the last 10 years.
Any single one of them.
Ben McAdoo.
Joe Judge.
Ben McAdoo made the playoffs one year though, actually. 2016. Jason Garrett. Okay.
I forgot he existed, bro.
He won coach of
I
the
like-
year
I
like
like his-
four
I like his-
times. It's fucking
I like
ridiculous.
his job as
It
commentating
was
and stuff.
him. It was him, Sean Payton, and Pete Carroll who were the longest tenured head coaches in the NFL at one point.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, and Bill Belichick.
Oh yeah, true.
NFC team that did not make the playoffs. We're not a last place team either. I feel like maybe narrowing down the years again might be helpful.
I have a very funny question to you, Jacob.
Okay.
Don't shoot me in the head, Anthony.
It
Can
better
I
be
ask?
fucking good. It better be fucking good. Let's hear it.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Is the head coach of this team Dennis Allen?
Oh no, it is.
Yes. Say yes. Say yes.
What a read. I got a round of applause to you. That's incredible. You know, it would be really funny after all this acting that Jacob's doing. He just says no.
No. Yeah. No, it is dead as hell.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, shoot.
Yeah, this is the 2024 New Orleans Saints.
It's not the 2024 New Orleans
Okay,
Saints.
man. 2023?
No.
It's one of the Raiders teams.
Yeah,
no,
my goodness,
AFC.
man.
Fuck. Who else did he
NFC, yeah.
coach for? No, I thought I had that read like a book.
Holy shit.
I thought I had that
Was
read like a
it-
book. Damn it! What
Was it
NFC team did
fucking-
he coach for? Fuck.
Oh, man. It would have been funnier if it was the Saints.
You guys fucking with me?
I don't remember what he was before.
You guys
Wait.
are actually fucking with me.
He wasn't the coach in 2022 as well.
No, he wasn't.
2022 Saints.
Yes, the 2022.
Oh,
Saints.
because-
yes, I had to deal with this guy for 3 years,
Okay.
dude. I had this
All
guy
right.
as my head coach for 3
I don't know why I
years.
didn't remember
Because-
the first year.
Oh, yeah, because now... okay, I'm confusing things, okay. Because of fucking...
We
Who's
almost
your
this was-
interim last year?
overthought that. Pete Rizzi, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, Pete Rizzi.
Yeah, he was my fucking special team.
No,
coach.
Darren Rizzi.
Yeah, this was
Darren
Darren Rizzi. Sorry, Pete Rizzi, the Go House. Shout out.
Pete Rizzi. Shout out Pete Rizzi. My goat.
You'll have to
Thanks,
tweet
Pete.
that out, Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude doesn't even know his head coach is Darren Rizzi. He thought it fucking Pete was his head coach.
Dude, I should have known
No,
as
so
well.
this-
Hey, he might
I should've
he
known.
might have been
So-
better. Who knows? But
I
we
should've
we
known
won't
The
we won't
2022
we won't besmirch Uncle Riz's name that much.
right. The 2022 Saints is the team that had Andy Dalton starting for majority of the season
Yes.
because James Winston got hurt.
The meme.
It's the year. Yeah, the year with the backflip or the front flip with the Cardinals player in the background. I watched that game live at walk-ons. What a night!
Oh, that meme is peak, bro. I
That's-
can't.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3,
so
4,
it was
5,
just the
6,
Raiders and the
7,
Saints then.
8,
That he's coached for.
and the Dolphins. He was the interim head coach of the Dolphins
Okay.
at one point. I thought.
Okay.
God, you put
Or no. That was Dan Campbell, right?
No, Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell was interim, yes.
Dan Campbell
Okay.
was-
No. Yeah, wrong.
So nothing is
Wrong
on.
Saints
Okay.
guy. My bad.
Shit.
Okay, so you had me in a panic for a second because I did not remember the 2022 season.
I know. I thought 2022 wasn't.
No, that just taught me that you guys didn't understand how much pain I've been in the last 3
Yeah, I
years.
thought.
you guys
I
didn't
thought
realize
2
how
years
long
was
I've
it.
had to
That's
deal
it.
with
I
this.
thought it was only
Alan.
2 years.
All right, we got our 4th team pulled up.
All right.
That was 12 questions there. So
That's our best.
Even though you got the
Yeah,
snipe,
glaze me for the poll.
That was a great poll.
yeah, that was a pretty crazy pull.
Thank you.
All right. 21st century?
Yes, it's the 21st
All
century
right.
team.
We know where Jacob's ball knowledge lies.
This bag is.
Yeah. Okay. 21st century team. Did this team make the postseason?
No.
All right.
Not a single Super Bowl winner,
Not one.
Uh-uh.
huh?
I'll introduce a wild card for you. It'll be a random hint, but it costs you 2 questions.
I'm down for it.
Not yet. No. We just started. Is this only available now?
If it sounded like
You
it.
have to decide on it within the next 3 questions.
Okay. Well, let's ask 2 more questions and then
Two
decide.
questions. Okay. AFC or NFC?
It's an AFC team.
Okay.
Is it going to be a division realignment thing? Is that part of the hint? So, like, it's going to be the Seahawks or the AFC West instead of the NFC West? When did
But
that
it's
happen?
AFC.
I thought it... Yeah, it is AFC, so it could be like 2000 Seahawks when they were in the AFC West. I think that was
Okay.
still... I think they moved in 2000
When
when the
did-
Texans came
when-
in, right? I think that's right.
Well, Baltimore Colts moved way before, though, right? It wasn't in
Could be
That
the
was in the
Houston
80s,
Astros in
or
the
the early
NL.
90s.
the 80s, yeah. Okay. Same thing for Oilers.
Yeah, the Houston Astros were an NL West team, yeah. Until 2005,
No,
something like that.
I don't remember. No, because they were an NL team when they won the World Series.
Okay, so it was like, oh, maybe it was during the when they expanded the playoffs then. So like 2011, no, like 2008 or something.
Something like that. Oh, wait, never mind. They lost the World Series. Who did they lose the World Series to?
If it's 2005, it's the White Sox.
I thought that the Astros were in a World Series in the 2000s. I'm tripping. I'm just completely wrong. They've only been to the World Series 4 times, and it's been since
I
2017.
think that we've actually gone down this rabbit hole before where we thought that they were. Like a long time ago. That it brings it for some reason I'm getting some deja vu here. That's pretty funny. Okay.
My bad. But yeah, back to the game.
So that's one question then. AFC team, right? That was our one question. Okay.
21st century team did not make playoffs. AFC.
Okay. And we have one more question, then we can redeem if we feel like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Do not redeem.
So this
No, we were right. Google AI is wrong. Google AI is wrong. The White Sox beat the Astros in the World Series.
Okay.
4-0.
That's what I thought. It was either the Astros or the Rockies.
Yeah. I was like, I knew that
In
the Astros
05,
lost
right?
in the World Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
05.
Yeah, the Pope was there.
Anthony's like, I know this one.
Yeah, I know this one. I feel like narrowing
All right,
down the
smash the
decade
team.
again is just a very apt question because our wings are too spread out. We gotta narrow them down a little bit. So we'll ask again. I know it's boring, but we'll ask again. 2000s decade?
Is not the
Okay,
2000s,
so
dude.
we don't
Get
have
this
to-
through your head, dude. My ball knowledge is 5 years ago.
So we don't have to worry about the realignment at all then. That never existed
No.
for us. So that's good. Okay.
All right, the hint.
You want it?
Yeah, make it fun.
All right. If we want to make it fun,
All right,
we
so
should make it cost 5 questions.
I'm down for that.
Okay. It is not worth 5 questions, but we'll cost it 5 questions. Okay. So this team finished 27th in the league in points for, but they finished 5th in points against.
It's
Well,
gotta be like a
that-
Jets team or some shit.
That's fucking stupid. That was not worth 1 question.
I think that was worth a question.
What question would I have asked to get to that? Did they have a top 5 defense?
team? Is this a Denver Broncos team?
It is not a Denver Broncos
What are
team.
you doing? We just cost 5 questions and you're asking that?
I'm thinking of the defenses that, you know.
Stop!
Maybe-
Stop!
Let me cook.
Whatever you're cooking is gonna
so you guys
get
know-
burnt.
Just so you guys know, you only have 11 questions left now.
Hey, Jacob, I have a question, Jacob.
Okay, let's hear it.
Is this team
Dude,
in the AFC South?
they're not in the AFC South.
What are you doing? what team in the 2010s and 2020s in the AFC South can you think of that good of a defense? What are we
I don't know,
doing?
maybe for one random
Tennessee
year.
Titans.
No, I could tell you that. No.
Maybe for one random
No.
year,
Even the
JJ
Houston-
Watt like went crazy, like, you know.
No.
That's what I thought.
No.
Okay. Is this
No, stop. I get to ask.
No, let's hear it, Briffy. Let's hear it, Briffy. Ask away. Come on, let's go.
Was this a last place team?
No, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. 2nd or 3rd place?
Briffy, what's your...
Okay. Is this an AFC North team?
It is an AFC North team.
Oh.
It is.
I don't love your methods.
Yes.
But that was at least a better question than AFC South.
Just because...
Because the Steelers match that description a lot in the 2010s and 2020s.
Yeah, but the Texans as well.
No, they don't.
Yeah, JJ Watt was doing his thing, you know.
That's 1 of 11. 1 of 11.
Yeah.
Hey, they hit D'Amico Ryans. Don't disrespect them.
Yeah. Legend linebacker D'Amico Ryans.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'll follow you up on that, Anthony. Is this a Steelers team?
It is a Steelers team.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Let me count questions real quick. 1,
We should
2,
have
3,
8.
4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 questions
All right.
asked.
This is free.
I thought we should have
just
8
separate the
left.
1,
decades.
2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14.
Oh, so we have 7 left. Anthony, this is free, man.
You and your bullshit questions threw me off. Okay, 7 left.
Hey, it's split
It's
the
not-
decade.
It's not
free.
It's not a playoff team. It's not a playoff team. But it's the Steelers. Think about what years they made the playoffs.
So you never know which. Yeah, you're like, which year did they
It's
actually
probably.
go?
I would probably
Which
guess.
year did they go?
I'll probably guess later towards the decade.
I can tell you for sure they made it in 2017. They made it in 2020. They made it in 2022 and 2023. Those are for sure skis. They also definitely made it in 2015. They also definitely made it in 2013 and I believe 2012.
Okay. Maybe 19.
I would prefer asking which side of the decade
Splitting.
first.
Is this 2015 or lower?
2015 or later.
It is after 2015.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I'm correct, 2016. No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
19.
no. It might be 2016 actually that they made the playoffs because the Bengals missed in 2016. They made it in 2015 and 17. So they could have missed in 2015. I know the Steelers made it in 2017 though because they played against the Jaguars at the divisional round in a 45-42 shootout. They also made it in 2020 and I believe 2 other times in this decade, which I think is 2022 and 2023. I think they're more likely to have a high-ranked defense and a low-ranked offense without Roethlisberger. So anytime after 2020 makes a lot of sense to me. One of those Kenny Pickett teams.
Yeah, like I was about to say.
So
one of the
it could be
recent teams.
be last year, although I don't think their defense was number 5 last year.
I think 2020.
2021 makes a lot of sense.
Sorry, 2021, 2023 makes a lot of sense.
Okay, I'll let you shoot those.
Okay, 2023 I think makes some sense.
No, they made the playoffs that year.
No.
2023.
Yeah, they made it that year. We're looking for not making it.
Though we said 2022 they made it.
No, I said both of those.
Okay, so 2021.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
2024 Steelers.
No. You have 4 questions remaining.
Okay. So maybe I'm wrong about 2022, but for sure in 2023. Almost certain of 2023. It could
Or
also, I
maybe-
mean, maybe we're wrong about the Ben Roethlisberger year too. You know, maybe it was a Ben Roethlisberger year.
I mean, it might have been 19 or something. Who knows?
Do you have any gut?
Maybe
Do
another
you have any?
falling off.
Do you have any gut feelings?
I'm thinking 19. Yeah, 19.
It is the 2019 Steelers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Big Ben was already Big Ben.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, the 2020
True.
season was more. Was I correct on all my years for the Steelers?
I have no idea. I don't have that pulled up. Let me pull that up. Pittsburgh. So you said.
I said 2023.
So they made the playoffs. Yes, they made the playoffs in 2024 too. By the way,
Why don't I remember that at all?
they got their asses beat by the Bills in Buffalo
No, that-
in the snow.
Oh, that makes a lot. Okay, that's why I don't remember. It was basically a bye week.
Yeah. So
Wait.
they lost to the Bills last year. They lost to the Chiefs in 2023, right? That's what it was.
No. Okay, no. That's wrong. No, that's right, but it's also wrong, at least in my head, because
No, they also
in 2024
okay.
was the 2023 season. That's what I was meaning. So the 2023 Steelers made the playoffs in 2024. That's what that's giving you. Because last year the Bills beat the Broncos in the wild card round. The Broncos were the 7th seed.
That's right. But last year the Ravens beat the Steelers in the playoffs.
Man, they still made it. Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right, well,
they
fuck
were
me
10,
then.
they were 10 wins deep last year.
Okay. I also said 2022.
So they made it. So they made it in 2024, 2023. They missed in 22. They made it in 21 and 20.
Okay.
Missed in 19, 18. And then they made it 17
17s.
through 13.
Okay, so I got a few of them right.
All right.
Yeah.
Big AFC North, you
I
got,
do.
huh?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Big
man.
AFC North far.
All right. We've just got one
I
more
got the
round
draft
left. Yeah,
class
draft
pulled
class.
up.
All right. Here's a fun
Was a
question.
quarterback.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Is the quarterback the first overall pick?
You mean is the first overall pick a quarterback?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, doesn't always mean everything.
No.
That's just recent precedent. But recent precedent also says that Trevon Walker was the first overall pick, and I believe the one before that was Jadeveon Clowney in 2014. But other than that, it's been quarterbacks.
Garrett was second overall.
Yeah, he wasn't first.
Okay.
Wait, what? No. Garrett was definitely the first overall pick, dude.
Well, thanks for giving us a year.
Maybe what I just did was keep another option open because you already know it's not a quarterback
is
class.
that what you did?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Did you
No,
ask?
you
did
got
you ask
outsmarted.
21st century?
No, I did not. I just asked the quarterback question.
Yeah, 21st century.
It is not a 21st century draft.
Poop. That is unfortunate. Okay. All right. Is the first overall pick in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Okay. So it doesn't mean they were a bust, but most likely. But not a quarterback either. This is fucked.
Yeah.
Okay. 20th century non-quarterback that's not in the Hall of Fame. That's the first overall pick.
I'm not good with draft classes.
Okay, here's an interesting question. Was this player drafted in a year where they were still only playing 14 games?
That's a good question.
I don't think so. Let me check.
If it's like 80s, 90s, then no.
No.
Okay, so 80s, 90s. Now, one way that we can narrow down the year is by asking about the teams that won the Super Bowl in those years and teams that were most notable, or maybe even just teams that appeared. Teams that were most notably in Super Bowls a lot, that those 2 decades are the 49ers, the Cowboys, the Bills, even though they lost 4. The Redskins were in 3.
God damn it. Dude's getting his whole draft class information by asking information not about the draft class.
Well, it's from
it's
before
fair
the
game.
21st century.
It's fair game. It's fair game.
It's totally fair. I think that's a worthwhile.
That's like going.
You know what? I'll even go off of you, Anthony. Did the Bills go to the Super Bowl the year of this draft class?
No.
So that rules out 91 through 94. Congratulations. Perfect. Now we can rule out.
See, this is annoying because this is like what you can do. Basically, is what you're saying is, well, did this take place in the 90s? No. 80s? No. 70s? No. Okay,
Yeah,
71,
yeah,
72,
yeah,
73,
yeah.
74.
I know.
That's so cheap.
What do you
I
want
thought
us to
about
do? We're not college football people,
You know
especially
what?
not 20th
You know
century
what?
college football.
You know
what the hell do you
You
want
know
us
what,
to do?
Jacob? You know what, Jacob? You know what? Was this in the 1980s?
Eat shit because it wasn't.
Okay, so the 90s. Okay.
Okay, Jake. Anthony, go ahead.
Could be the late 70s. You never know.
I thought that the league expanded to 16 games in like 1980 or 81, but maybe it could have been 78 or something. I suppose.
It was 77.
Oh, okay, a little earlier than I remember. Still leaning 90s.
Okay, I have
We've
a
ruled
fun
out
question.
4 years in the 90s, by the way. We could rule out
I have
another
a
2 if we guess the Packers or the Broncos. Just food for thought.
Yes, but I have a fun question.
Okay.
Is the first overall of this draft class a bust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty definitively.
So
See, that's pretty fun.
The 49ers also won 2 Super Bowls in the 90s. I don't remember what year Ryan Leaf was drafted. Oh, but it's not a quarterback.
Ryan Leaf was
Never mind.
second.
Never mind.
And
No,
he
he
was
was.
second.
I thought he was first.
He was second after Manning, no?
No, he was earlier than that. He wasn't in 1998. Unless I am like completely off.
No, I'm saying the draft. Manning was first and Ryan Leaf was second, no?
No, but Ryan Leaf was not drafted in 1998. I'm almost certain of that.
No. Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, well then your comparison makes no sense to me, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Arch Manning? I
Talk about Eli.
yeah, oh
Yeah,
04.
Eli.
Man, I'm really leaning 90s here. We've ruled out 4 years in the 90s though already. We can rule out more by guessing other Super Bowl teams. Did the 49ers win the Super Bowl this year? So 90 or 95.
They did not.
Okay. So it's either the second half of the 1990s or it's 78, 79. Those are our 7 years. We could literally guess by year at this point, but
You've only asked 7 questions, you asshole.
exactly. So I'm right. Hey, listen. You did not give us any limitations on our questions to be asked this round, okay? You should have expected this to come from us. This
I
was
guess that's
inevitable. All right. I'll let Vitor ask a couple.
Did the year of this draft class end in odd year, or just the number, or the year in odd year?
fair. Yes, it was an odd year.
95, 97, 99, 77. 79. You got 5 possible.
Was it 79?
It was not 79.
Did the okay? Did the Tennessee Titans appear in a Super Bowl that year?
No.
Okay, it's not 99.
No, 99. Yeah. Okay, well, 97.
No, you're supposed to ask about the
Not
Packers or
97.
Broncos for
I'm
97.
sorry.
I think it's the Packers, right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, not 97. It's
Not
95.
97.
It's 95 or 77. We could flip a
Go for
coin.
it.
All right,
Okay,
okay.
Tails for 77.
Tails is 77. All right.
Go for it.
What was our other
Okay.
option? 95.
95.
All right, 95.
Yes, it's the 1995 NFL draft.
Who is the first overall pick?
John Carter.
Never heard of him.
Well,
He was a running back for the Bengals. He only got 300 career rushes and had 1,000 yards career-wise
wow.
How many seasons?
across 60 games.
Well, hey, congrats on getting drafted.
The number 2 overall pick is a Hall of Famer. Can you guess who it is?
95?
Do we get 21
Wait,
more
How the
questions?
fuck is he a Hall of Famer? How the fuck is this guy a Hall of Famer? Wait, what?
Offensive player?
Did he like die young? Why is he?
Oh my god.
No, he's still
Wow.
alive. Well, how the fuck is? His name is Tony Baselli. How the fuck is this guy a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, pull up the class.
Let's see. Tony Baselli, Hall of Fame. He's a tackle.
But he only played for 6 years.
2001. He had 5 Pro Bowl selections. He was all 6
And he
years as
was-
a primary starter. He had 3 All-Pro selections.
Yeah, he has 3 first-team All-Pros.
He
But
completed
he only
0
played for 6
passes.
years. That's pretty good as a tackle.
He had no receptions for no yards. Pretty cool. He was a USC student. Man, I mean, pretty legendary run. He had a total of 5 fumble recoveries throughout his career for 2 yards.
Legend.
He has 1 tackle.
Legend.
His approximate value
True.
is 74. Don't they have a Hall of Fame thing on here?
Hall of Fame monitor.
Yeah, where is that?
He has an 80.68, which the average Hall of Fame is 95.5.
The average Hall of Fame tackle is 95.5. Okay. 2 awards.
He's 17th ranked.
He made the
among
All-Rookie team in
Hall of Fame
95.
tackles.
He made the Hall of Fame second team in the all 1990s team for the NFL. He was a 3-time first team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler. I mean, listen, he had a pretty epic run. It was cut short clearly due to injury in 2001.
I mean, he's above like 60% of the class or of the Hall of Fame tackles. So
Yeah, it looks like his career was cut short due to injury. That's the core thing. Before that, he was a 5-time Pro.
Mhm.
Like he was a really dominant player. Oh, look at that! He'd
Played a
also
lot.
won. He'd also been 7th place in Comeback Player of the year prior. Interesting, because he
I
played a
don't know
full
why, because he
season.
played all the games.
Yeah.
I wonder if
that's
they.
weird.
I wonder if we can read Google Gemini's dumbass explanation for why Tony Baselli was in the Hall of Fame. Why did Tony
His
Baselli make the Hall of Fame?
his career value is around the same as Tyron Smith, but he did it in half the
Dominant as a
years.
left
So.
tackle during his 7-year career with the Jaguars. Despite his relatively short career due to injuries, he was known for his exceptional pass protection, leadership, and impact on the Jaguars' early success, including a
Hey
run to the
man,
AFC Championship team in just their second season.
Yeah.
It looks like, yeah, just because he had such an epic run.
Just being
He
a
was shorter
dog.
than some other Hall of Fame tackles. His dominance during his playing time and impact on the Jaguars were undeniable. Some, like Bruce Smith, questioned his induction due to the brevity of his career, but others, including Hall of Famer Anthony Munoz, argued that his peak performance was worthy of enshrinement. Cool. Hey, listen. That's a lot of times that's what it comes down to, and I think it seems like he was a very instrumental piece of the Jaguars when they were first established. So in a way, you can't really write the NFL, the hit story of the NFL without Tony Baselli, even though we didn't know who he was.
There you go.
True.
Fair enough.
Just like we're going to be telling kids that you can't tell the story of the NFL without Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley.
Hey,
Imagine that.
don't make fun of Dolphin legend Tyler Huntley, please.
You should be wanting to make fun of him.
Yeah, honestly.
All right. Well, that was a really fun episode, really fun small talk, really fun exercise as well. And I think there's no better opportunity to close it out than with our coastal call from Jacob, our host today.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad. I wonder how long it was like that. Okay. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the podcast today and listening in. Hopefully, we don't have any technical difficulties because I think I just realized something that was pretty bad.
Oh, that's
But
lovely.
we'll see how long that affected the recording. But I want to thank everybody who came out and listened this long. Let us know what you thought about the teams. If you probably would have got it in less questions. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the Ant YouTube channel. Peace.
Go with it.
See you guys.